overall ERP system, so it is actually integrating different departments. And regarding different departments, HR is one of the departments. And in SAP HCM, if we say, so there are multiple procedures like within HCM departments, there are recruitment, or I should say employee complete life cycle. So other than that, there is payroll, and other than that, there are something like you can say provident fund and other allowances or deductions that are managed within the HCM department. So all of these in sum up are managed within the SAP HCM system.
Okay, thank you. Um, can you tell me what is personnel area and what is personnel sub areas?
Okay, within SAP HCM, there are two structures. One is enterprise structure and the other is personal structure. So personal area and sub area lies in the enterprise structure, and in which you can say the companies, organizations, locations, and sub areas are maintained.
Okay, okay. So
Hmm.
how does
And to yes,
okay, please
sorry.
continue. Please continue. Sorry for interruption.
No, I was adding one more thing, like for example, time management. There are like we can say that in HCM there are sub modules like personal administration and time management, organizational management, and payroll. So regarding the time management and PA integration, like for example, if we say there are multiple locations and there are different timings in the different locations, so all of these timings are maintained on location basis on personal sub area.
Okay, thank you, thank you. So now I would like to
Hmm.
ask some question on time management. So
Okay.
eh, can you tell me what is an evaluation path?
Evaluation path is actually within time management. The evaluation path is derived that how the employees time records are passed through time policies, and based on those evaluation path, the necessaries things based on the policies are applied to that single individual.
Okay,
Like if for example overtime should be applied or not, if he is eligible for it, what should be the rate. So all these things should will be applied within the evaluation part.
okay, very good. So can you tell me what are dynamic actions? And I would also like to.
Okay.
I'll be happy
Okay,
if you give some
dynamic
example.
actions are some, sorry.
So I would also like to have some examples with this answer.
Okay, okay, dynamic actions are somehow we can say that if one action is executed, so within executing that particular action, this second action should also be executed. Or if we say that, for let me drive with one example. Let's say for example there is one allowance should be provided with some fixed amount or something. So whenever the action will be executed, so on the execution, this amount of allowance will be provided to that, and this comes in the dynamic action.
Okay. So how can we evaluate wage types indirectly?
Indirectly.
Yes.
Okay, there are multiple ways. uh, the common thing is the ABAP, the customization. But within the configuration side, there are two things like through configurations, and the other is personal PCRs, personal calculation rules. So if you are talking about the wage type, so that is covered through the configurations, that where employee salaries slabs are maintained, or you can say the salary bands are maintained. But if you talk about the indirect valuations that fall in info type 14 and 15, so that may be possible through PCRs.
Okay. Okay. Nice.
Hmm.
Okay, Nadim. So I hope you are very much familiar with the term ret retroactive accounting. Are you?
Yes, yes, yes.
So my question is, how does the system know when to trigger retroactive accounting for a particular employee?
Okay, so actually when the employee is hired, so the employee is assigned with a specific employee payroll area, and under against that payroll area the payroll status is info type is there, and in which the employees past retro details are maintained, that for which date master data should be considered and for which date the retro date should be considered. And it is normally maintained on payroll area specific, but yes, we can change it to employee level as well in info type 3 payroll status.
Okay, thank you. So, what activities are possible when the payroll control record is set to
Mhm.
for payroll?
For payroll, I didn't get it. For payroll, can you please elaborate for something in detail?
Uh, le- shall I repeat the question? Or
No, I got your question that you are saying that when the payroll control record is saved for with payroll, but there are multiple things within control record like master data maintenance and execution for payroll run and other things as well, that after the payroll and it's complete cycle of the payroll, that how things are executed. Like for example, first master data maintenance is done, then payroll is executed, and then once the payroll is finalized and during the payroll execution the master data is locked, we cannot change. So once the payroll is finalized, and then after that the system is all again set back to even the master data changes again if there are some kind of changes. Otherwise we can say that if the payroll is completely executed properly, so that once this is done, then after that the control record is set to exit mode, and then the posting procedure is done.
okay, thank you. So, can you
So
differentiate?
I actually I didn't get your question properly, so I elaborated the complete procedure.
Okay, okay. So,
Hello.
my next question is, can you differentiate between PCR and CAP?
PCR and CAB.
CAP.
uh CAP, yes. Actually, I am not. I haven't experienced CAP particularly, yes, but one thing I have done that CAP is used within the settings that we create in InfoType 8, the salary structure that we create, the pay scale area, pay scale gradings, and the pay scale types. But PCR is specifically used within the scheme and create our own PCR as well. But CAP in CAP, there is a configuration screen, and we just create within the specific screen.
And now my question will be related to payroll results. So,
Okay.
how do you post the payroll results to FICU?
Okay, so there is a thing first, for example, and the results are okay with the HR department or the payroll department, we say. And now what we have to do, we have to post the payroll to the finance. So what we do, we create a bridge between the finance GL accounts and with the wage types, and that bridge is called symbolic accounts. So a symbolic accounts are created against each wage type, and that is actually a bridge between the GL's account and wage types, and through that the posting characteristics are derived, and with that postings are configured in the system.
Okay. So, uh, is it possible to configure a single payroll to pay an individual in multiple currencies?
Sorry, I missed your voice. Can you please repeat your question again?
Okay. My question is it possible to configure a single payroll to pay an individual in multiple currencies? Is it possible?
uh, uh, to some extent yes, because for example, if we say that a person within the same payroll area, is working, for example, there are is a, in a particular department, there are multiple employees, and some are in USD and some are in local currency. So the payroll will be converted to that local amount. Okay, so in that way the system can be executed. If you want to execute the employees in separate currencies, so in that case separate payroll will be executed.
Okay. Thank you. So probably it's my last question. So what is
Okay.
shift planning?
Shift planning, it's actually the time in time out routine of employee. Like for example, in the companies where productions are done, or if we say that where there are multiple shifts, so in that case multiple shifts are set, or you can say the configured in the system, and multiple time in timeouts in a day are assigned to that employee in info type 7.
Okay, so Nadim, so why did you choose SAP HCM as your career?
Actually, when I was in my bachelor's, so it was in the bachelor's in sciences with enterprise resource planning, and in which we were studying SAP. So there were multiple modules like sales, procurement, material management, finance, and HCM. So in that, when I was studying with the HCM, so I was getting interest, more and more interest within the HCM. And then when I got the job, so it was because I was in the earlier stage, I was up for other modules as well, but my interest was in HCM. So luckily I got the first job in HCM, and then later on I was you can say when I was doing my first project, I was very much involved in the payroll. So even now, and whatever how many projects I have done so far, my interest is always in the payroll, even for Middle East sites and the other international Russian payrolls as well. So my basic goal is, or you can say my primary goal is to opt for payroll. So I'm actually fond of doing calculations within the payroll. So that's why I opt for HCM.
Okay, Nadim, so basically we are looking for a guy who have leadership skill. So basically
Okay.
you have to maintain a big team consisting of
Okay.
20 members. Okay, so
Okay.
do you think you are fit for this position?
Yes, because in consultancy field, we have to pass through these different things. Like we have to take initiates from our own selves, that on the basis of dealing with clients, that how things should be sorted out and the issues will be resolved from the client end. And to in with the similar in the parallelly, we can say that to make positive relations with the client. So far with around I have around deal with 6 clients within my career right up till now, and I no one has said something negative about me. Everyone has positives, and they are very well satisfied with me. So, and the secondly, if I say that currently where I'm working right now in the firm, I have been assisting some seniors and leading some juniors as well. So I am in the middle end position somewhere in my current job. So yes, I believe that I will be fulfilling this skills what is required.
Do you have any weakness, and are you trying to improve that weakness?
Uh, yes, there are everyone is has some of the weakness, you can say, and everyone has some, because we are human beings, and no one is perfect. So yes, I might be having some. I'm a bit emotional kind of person, and that I like that what I'm overcoming on that weakness is. by meditating, you can say, or you can say that by thinking before answering. So these are the things.
So maybe I missed out. So what particular weakness you are talking about?
Like I was just saying that first of all, my point was that no one is perfect. So yes, I am the so far what I have understood that I am a bit emotional kind of person. So and how that is I am overcoming that is by, you can say that, thinking before saying anything in difficult tough situations or something. So how I overcome these things by thinking a lot, and then after that coming up to the point that how things should be managed and the other things.
So your weakness is sometimes you become emotional. Maybe uh, you behave in such a way that is not expected.
No, 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 no. That is not the thing. Uh, if you can say that, if uh, in my past experiences as well, because in consultancy there are extreme pressures that to be dealt with. So in that case, there might be some situations that if a client is doing some rash type kind of talking or something, a misconduct behavior, even in the organization. So in that case, what I do is that think a lot, and then after that respond to something, not other than that fluently doing something or something like that. So these kind of things are there. Otherwise there are no major things, because I haven't been highlighted with any other my colleagues or something that if there is any sort of thing or something.
Okay, it was a nice discussion, Nadim. I was really enjoying. So, what is your opinion about
Thank you.
interview? What is your feeling?
So far so good, but yes, I am getting one issue that I cannot see the your side, so that's why I'm just looking some here and there, because in front I have no one to see. I'm just looking at one picture from your ends, and
You
so
want to see my face anyway?
no, throughout the interview, I just find this thing as a lacking. So that's why you. If you will be seeing my recording again, so you will be seeing that I'm just not focusing on the screen, because there is nothing to see in the screen. That is the thing. Otherwise, your discussion with you is was very good. You were clear in everything.
Okay, okay. So, Nadim, thank you so much for joining. And this is a very initial phase of this recruitment process. So, once you're
Hmm.
shortlisted here, then you will be contacted
Okay.
second round, and you
Okay.
got to know everything about the company. Okay. So,
Okay.
take care and have a good day.
Thank you. Thank you. You too as well. Thank you.